The long-waited anticipation was about to come to an end as I headed out to start another season. But this year, it'd be special. It's hard to believe that this would be my 25th year of producing outdoor TV shows.
Howdy folks, Mike Keys, host and cameraman for Living the Outdoors. Got an excellent show for you today.
If someone would have told me that I'd be doing this for 25 years, I probably would have replied, cool. So much has changed in that 25 years, except one thing, Keys Outdoors. Who Keys Outdoors is and what we stand for. Our mission has always been to produce a raw, real life adventure. What you see is exactly how it went down. The good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly. Yes, my brothers, the struggle is real. This is, by far, the hardest fish in the world to catch. But that is exactly why I choose this fish. Because it is hard. Because it's always a challenge with no guarantees ever. And as a filmmaker, it has all the makings for a great storyline. Hope, adventure, defeat, and victory. Over my 25 years, I've seen it all, and it seems to me that this year would be quite different than any of the others. The upper Midwest weather was totally off, with no snow or very little snow, and we were all worried about the upcoming fishing season. But then, Mother Nature would unleash her fury, and it would rain literally non-stop for almost 2 months. Now the rivers that I was worried about not having enough water were overflowing. Heavy currents, no winter-spring runoff, and absolutely no stable weather would make this season, well, challenging, to say the least.
Unfortunately, we don't have the GoPros out. It's raining. It's actually tapering off right now. But decided to come in here and try some of these sloughs here. Tried some deep holes, nothing happening. So we went around the outside edge in the slop, and I just started burning this tail here, and she came right out and clobbered me. I just slowed it down right after I got out of that slop. And this is what I got her on, a single row perch pattern with a big old twister tail on the back. Awesome bait. Obviously you can see it's been used quite a bit. Well, let's see what we got. Nice spring muskie, my first of the year. Jesus. Been caught before. Ready?
Yep. Oh, nice fish, Bryan. Beauty.
Some little spawning scars on her there. Looks like a gill cut right there. Caught before, so nice fish. Nice starter.
We'll take her.
Get on the board. All right.
And we are off. Another new season has started, filled with hope and always the unknown. Shallow, thick, nasty slop is where that muskie was and wanted to be. And that was good. It seemed that there was plenty of that throughout this stretch of river.
How we're working is fishing the slop. Just casting out there, kind of burning it through the sloppier stuff, keeping the tip off. And as it drops off, I'm just letting the bucktail get down a little further. And it really doesn't matter if there's a little weed, especially if it's really thick like this, because the fish don't know if there's weeds on a bait or if it's a fish swimming through the weeds, but you just bring it through and you're just fishing the pockets. There's little pockets and we're just casting these pockets. Spinner baits really work really well for this, but you can work the bucktail through them, just keeping it up.
Lungins, spinnerbaits, mayhem, single girl, and showgirls, Twisted Sister topwater and Chaos tackles, Navens, and round nose gliders were the weapons of choice. Well, it's 2:33. We've got one fish, lost a real small fish. All of the activities so far this spring that Bryan and I have encountered, all the fish have been related to weeds. This was an area that a friend marked up on a map. We don't fish this much, but we came in here, very shallow water, a lot of wood. And we just worked a whole stretch, probably a couple 100 yards of nothing but wood and nothing. So we are going to go back to where we find weeds. They're definitely weed related right now, and that fish that Bryan got this morning was in about 2.5 feet of water of just pure slop. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, 2 fish that we moved, the only 2 fish that we've seen were in those weeds, so that's what we're gonna do. Why'd I make the move to PC Fun? It's simple. They have a complete line of low-profile musky reels, 300 and 400 series, with a super loud clicker on the 400 series that's perfect for trolling. They are extremely well built, they cast a mile with a great drag system, everything I'm looking for in a musky reel. Best of all is the price. They sell direct, cutting out the middlemen, passing the savings back to us. Hey, they are the real deal. I never know where I'm going to fish. I'm always chasing the bite, from shallow rivers to Great Lakes. But one thing is for sure, my Skeeter WXR 2060 is ready for the hunt. My Skeeter WXR 2060 has the room to carry all my musky gear with me. So if the bite changes, I can change right there, right now. Super dry ride, even on the greatest of lakes. You need to check out the Skeeter WXR 2060 for yourself. Contact my good buddies at the Boat Center in Chippewa Falls or Ramsey, Minnesota. Another year and another chance for you to join Keys Outdoors on a film muskie outing. But it gets even better. How about a $100 Quick Trip gift card and a muskie rod and reel with line setup? Now, that's what I'm talking about. And it's easy to enter. And maybe this will be your year we see you on the water. With one fish in the bag, we had high hopes heading in to the rest of the day. Grinding shallow weed beds was the plan. We had a great lineup of lures we felt would get the job done. Now, there was nothing left to do but finish the grind. One body to buy, would you buy yourself a body or would you buy your wife a 20-year-old body? Oh, Pike?
I think it's a little musky. Oh, I think it was a little musky.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. No, I stopped it. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a little musky.
Bryan never got to give me an answer. I'm curious on what it would have been. Well, we said we wanted to catch one more muskie before we ended today, and we did, but this is a tiny one. A little jumper. But we got it. It's not a big one, but we'll take it. So, oh, she's gone. Like I said, we wanted to finish with a fish, and we ended up with that one. But hey, good day out on the water, you know. This is a brand new pretty much Bryan and I haven't fished this, so good learning curve for us. We found some spots and put fish in the bag and raised a couple fish, so hey, pretty good day. We're gonna call it good. It is early spring, May, middle of May, so the northern opener isn't even open yet, so these southern waters is what we have to fish, and it's been tough. It's been a weird year. No snow all winter long. Never seen it before in my life. And then nothing but rain for the last probably 30 days. Every other day, if not every 3 days, we're getting pounded with rain. It brought all the water levels up, thank God, because it was extremely low, but it definitely played havoc with these fish. And again, almost 70-degree water temp in the middle of May. That's unheard of. So we've just got to figure things out. We'll get back at it, but that's it for tonight. We're going to shut her down and get out of this log-infested minefield here. Day 2 would bring in change. We would move to another section of the Wisconsin River, a place we are more familiar with, a place where we have caught lots of muskies in the past.
Well, welcome back to Keys here. It's the week after opener. We had a tough opener, and we're just starting off here today. No wind whatsoever, but it's nice and hazy, so it should be a decent day. Let's see if we can get a fish. Water's dirty. We got like 62-degree water temp, but we need to catch a fish. So let's get a fish, man.
Six foot, no weeds.
No weeds?
No.
Fish! Oh yeah. Feels like it. Nice musky. Boom, baby.
Nice.
Yes. On the board. Time. And that's 7 foot right on that break.
Yep.
Well, here we go. Finally on the board. Bryan and I kicking off the 2024 show season for Keys Outdoors and decided to stay in central Wisconsin. And yeah, we got a nice fish in the boat here. And it bit on a Team Rhino trigger, and it's a KO color, and it's their bluegill, the bluegill. It's lots of bluegill in here, tons of forage for them to eat, and a really nice fish, so right on. Well, this is what we got her on. Again, Team Rhino, KO bluegill, and it's an exclusive through Team Rhino, and I'll tell you what, this, again, the patterns in here that they really like, the main forage base on this particular stretch of the river is a lot of bluegills. And so that's what we did, match the hatch. But on a trigger triggered another one. Thanks again, Brad and Carrie. Here we go. We'll take it. Oh man, she smells beautiful. Scarred up. I don't know. I'm thinking that they're probably still in their spawn, or they're just getting out of it. It's post-spawn. But let's let this girl get back so we can get back to fishing. But thanks again, Team Rhino. Great color. There she goes. A little slime time, baby. Right on. The skeeter is slimed up, so that's really good. Right on, brother. Bryan and I are gonna pound her. You know, we don't have good windows right now. Today actually kind of sucked window-wise, and we fished this morning. We started out and just didn't move nothing, and we're actually out of our window. To catch a fish like that outside of a window, I'm happy with that. So we're gonna get back to work.
Well, we're halfway through the day here, and we've been fishing a bunch of different stuff, like some wood, weeds, deeper shorelines, and all the action we've had so far today have been in the weeds. It's kind of odd. A lot of these areas normally have weeds in them, and we thought there'd be a lot of weeds this year since we haven't had any snow, but because we have of the light penetration, but they're just not here, and we're not seeing anything unless there's weeds. So we're just going to concentrate on weeds now and see what happens. But we're halfway through the day. We got one in the boat, and see what else we can do. Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish. Way over. See it right there?
Where?
Right there, right there, right down there. It's 43. 44.
Oh yeah.
Nice one.
What just happened?
Just had a nice fish up, mid 40s, maybe 43 to 45. On a blunt nose here, perch. She was just snaking behind it, but she wouldn't hit it. But we got her number, we know where she is, so hopefully we can come back and get her, but that's the kind of fish we're looking for. So we need one like that. Nice to see. She's pretty clean too. We're fishing some 4-foot slop, some new weeds, like a pond cabbage and pond weed.
Bryan and I would fish hard for the rest of the day, only to come up empty. Still, we had a good day out on the water, with one nice Wisconsin River muskie in the bag, and a real nice mid 40-inch muskie up to the boat. We just ran out of time. After a couple dud outings, I would make my way back to the Wisconsin River. This section of the Wisconsin, I'd have to downsize my boat to my swamp rat due to the shallower, rocky waters. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to work my way down. I'm up by the dam area. Up here it gets really shallow. I mean 2.5, maybe 3 feet in some spots. But this is kind of the first big hole that is adjacent to the dam up here. That dam you can't even get to, you can only walk it. But what I'm gonna do is they like to stack in this deep hole here. There's not a lot of current. They don't have too much flow coming through this section of the river here, the Wisconsin. And like I said, that's the first big deep hole that we have on this section. So hopefully they'll be in here, we'll see. Time to get to work. time to get to work.
There we go. There we go.
Nice fish. Yeah, baby. Right on. That didn't take long. Put her in the net body. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I just had this fish up. Nice fish. Right on, man. Let's just let her recoup. She's all good. All right. Black over black showgirl, man. That's been 2 nice fish in a couple days here on that. Right on. She didn't hit it hard either. All right, well, that didn't take long. Nice little fish here. I don't know if we're gonna bump her. It's probably about 38, maybe pushing 40 inches, but 8 on a showgirl, black over black. That's been a good color the last couple days here, especially for river fishing that I've been doing. So let's take a look at her. Just a rock cropping. The dam is up probably about a mile, and then this is really the first deep hole that this section has. And she, lo and behold, she was sitting right off this point on this rock. Felt her come up and just grab it. She didn't nail it at all. Let's take a look at this fish here. Yeah, there you go. Here she is. Nice Wisconsin river fish right here on a showgirl. Thanks a lot, Brad and Carrie, once again. Put another fish in my boat. Right on. Let's let her go back. Fishing the rivers. Had a lot of rain last week. Oh, let's get her back. And there she goes. Back down. All right on, man. .30 at night. And let's see if we can pick off a muskie here. I'm gonna work this area, and then down there's a big rock bar that's down from here too that I've caught in the past. I've caught fish off of and moved fish off of. Again, the flow of the current is really slow, which is surprising, but we will see. Got to be a hungry muskie around here somewhere. rocky stretch here, so I'm gonna probably a couple more casts and then get out of here for the night. Another fish. Oh, there, got her. Okay, I want to keep that down. Keep that rod tip down. Yeah. Fish number 2, baby. Yeah, right on. Small Wisconsin River fish on the black over black. Mayhem Showgirl. Yeah, baby. Right on. Let's take a look at her, get her unhooked. Yeah, fish number 2. There you go. Right on. Black over black. You gotta love that. Again, 75-degree water temp. Sun just got below the horizon here, the tree line, and she came in hot. Fan casting this area. Let's let her go back. But beautiful, beautiful little Wisconsin River fish here. Not a bad way to start the season with a couple nice Central Wisconsin River muskies. Now, off to, well, the next adventure. Where? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Keys Outdoors Muskie Hunting Adventures has been brought to you by